So for the followers, five main changes. One, we used to speak of an archive culture. It was a place that stored information. And if you wanted to go back there, scroll through archives, that was how you looked for information, even on online forum. But we're moving from archive culture to streaming culture, not just in the sense of literal live streaming, but streaming as in it's on demand, in real time, blink and you miss it. It's been really hilarious for me to talk to first year undergrads and even to my toddlers at home about how, yes, back in the day, I could not just pause television and then go and take a wee. But it feels that way now for social media. If I take a pause and go on a 2 week downtime, coming back feels impossible to catch up. Things just whoosh past you immediately. For our followers, the second thing that has changed is that we used to partake in tasteful consumption. Brooke's early work looked a lot at aspirational labor and how we followed influencers because we wanted to be like them, or for better or for worse, we felt inspired by them. But in the pandemic, when there was a period of forced digitalization, we are moving from tasteful consumption to the amateur aesthetic. Everyone now aspires to be someone else who looks already like them. We're looking not to the top 1%, but to people who are partaking in everyday practices, get ready with me routines, making your own matcha, everything in the locus of a home, because partly also we have shifted from influencer culture to creator culture. Thirdly, we used to have platformed fame. You were known as an Instagrammer, a tweeter, a YouTuber, etc. But the demands of the industry now force you to have cross-platform influence. Platforms are also encouraging you to splice and edit your contents rather than repost. Watermarks are also now excessively placed in a post whenever you download the contents you create yourself. Four, we are slowly progressing from the attention economy to the affection economy. It's not so much what we're interested in and how our attention is scarce and where we choose to oxygenate what we see. It's more vibes, moods, and feelings. And lots of younger generations of scholars, much smarter than I am, have theorized what it feels like when you go there for an atmospheric, static feeling as opposed to a desire. Finally, even though platforms are increasingly becoming very metric oriented, we are moving from quantitative metrics to qualitative impact because everyone now is able to argue that there is some sort of a super duper nano micro sort of creator or celebrity. And it means very little to brands if you say you've got 1 million followers versus 1 million views on one out of 1,000 TikToks. So therefore, you see the ways people are branding themselves now is more qualitative in what they do, what they stand for, the legacy of their ethics and social justice practices.